I didn't know this. Frank Sinatra launches the first fully artist-owned label,
Mm.
Reprise Records. So he
Oh,
owned his own masters. Some of his cohorts, Dean Martin, Rosemary Clooney, joined the label, but they only had it for 3 years and sold it to Warner Brothers in '63. And after that, it became the home to, Jimi Hendrix, Joni Mitchell, Green Day eventually, like all sorts of bands. But so obviously he sold out fairly quickly and took the check. Kind of sounds like an ABA NBA kind of thing. Frank was like, "Fuck this, I'm doing my own shit," but not with the idea of like really starting anything different. I think he maybe was just eyeing the eventual paycheck, it sounds like.
yeah.
Um, but interesting that Frank was the first guy to kind of pinpoint this, especially in an era where this was probably really difficult. And if you weren't Frank Sinatra and someone with that kind of,
Backing.
yeah, and money backing, yeah, like there's so few artists that probably could have even begun to start to pull this off. And when I hear about it, shit, 60 some odd years later, it impresses me. I like that. It sounds kind of punk rock. Thanks, Frank. Good job.
Further proof that Jay-Z has modeled his entire career off of trying to be Frank Sinatra. He
Hey,
may have started to hit his own label, and then Jay-Z comes along with, like Rock Nation and then Tidal. So a bunch of these incremental investments to try to get the bag.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's it, man. That's the way it's going these days.